Hello guys, welcome back into a new video. You are watching OverPower Boss YouTube channel. In this video I am going to tell you all about some of the major problems of the newly launched Vivo T1 5G smartphone. So if you are going to buy the Vivo T1 5G, then please watch this video before you buy it. So let's start. One of the biggest problem of Vivo T1 5G is the overheating problem, which may give a bad impact while gaming. Second problem of this phone is that it comes with a hybrid SIM slot, which means either you can put two SIM cards or any one SIM card with one memory card. Third major problem of this phone is that it doesn't support fast charging. It supports only 18-watt charger. Fourth big problem of this phone is its speaker. It uses mono speakers which are not too loud. Fifth biggest problem of this phone is its camera. If you are a camera lover, then this phone is not for you. The Vivo T1 5G sports a triple camera system at the back. It has a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 2-megapixel macro camera, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. The macro camera would have been more better. You don't get an ultra-wide-angle camera on the Vivo T1 5G. Close-up photos were decent, however, those shot under direct sunlight had boosted colors. Portraits had decent edge detection, but this phone did struggle to separate the subject correctly from the background. Low-light shots were strictly average. Colors appeared muted, and the primary camera could not capture much detail in the shadows. For selfies, it has a 16-megapixel shooter. Selfies were quite detailed. Sixth problem of this phone is that you cannot watch any 4K content in this phone, neither can record any 4K video through this phone. You can shoot 1080p video with the primary rear camera as well as the selfie camera. The output wasn't stabilized and there were noticeable shakes in video recorded while walking around. Low light footage was slightly grainy and had jitter. Seventh problem of this phone is its gyroscope. The gyroscope of this phone is below average, so this gives a bad impact on its gaming performance. The eighth problem in this phone is that it comes with a lot of bloatware pre-installed apps. And the UI used in this phone was also not up to the mark. Now comes the last and the most big problem in this phone, that is it supports only 2 bands of 5G network, so if you want a good 5G connectivity in your phone, then this phone is not for you. So these were some of the problems of the Vivo T1 5G. Now let's talk about some of the best features of this phone. Vivo T1 5G can be a good choice for people who love gaming and are looking for an affordable phone. The Vivo T1 5G uses the Qualcomm Snapdragon 695. Which is a 5G and an octa-core processor and is considered to be one of the best processor for gaming. It is a 6nm processor. This processor has an Antutu score of more than 4 lakh. This is also a power-saving processor. It has a 5000 mAh battery and supports 18-watt fast charging, which is slower than what the competition offers. Vivo bundles a 18-watt charger with Type-C port, and a back cover in the box. The Vivo T1 5G has a 6.58-inch Full HD IPS LCD panel with a 120Hz maximum refresh rate and Panda glass for protection. You also get a peak touch sampling rate of 240Hz when this phone is in game mode. It has a plastic frame with the power and volume buttons on the right. It has integrated the fingerprint scanner into the power button, which makes unlocking this phone easy. The top has the SIM tray and secondary microphone. At the bottom, the T1 5G has a 3.5mm headphone jack, USB Type-C port, mono loudspeaker, and primary microphone. It supports 2 5G bands, which is N77 and N78. Vivo ships the T1 5G with FunTouch OS running on top of Android 12 and also has support for dual 4G Volt, Bluetooth 5.1, dual band Wi-Fi, and 5 satellite navigation systems.